back with another video. Alright, y'all, I am back with another video today. Welcome to my channel. I'm gonna just get right into it. So I had another surgery. Was it expected? No. Did I know what's gonna happen? Absolutely not. So the Tuesday before Christmas, I thought I was going to the doctor just to kind of like check up. If you guys watch my other videos, you know that I had like the hysteroscopy, whatever, which is like a biopsy. Then I had the regular surgery. So I'm thinking it's just a checkup, just to see, you know, is everything good, everything all right, make sure all the stuff is going good, you know, whatever. So I'm like, cool, let me go get this checkup, I'm gonna be good. Do y'all know, first of all, y'all already know my recovery from the first surgery, my recovery from the main surgery of removing the fibroids was horrible. It literally took me almost 2 months to fully recover. And even after that 2 months of recovering, I still was like a little off, right? To the point where I don't even take like medicines or anything because I just don't want foreign things in my body. But I mean, I figured out I had a high pain tolerance, so all the pain pills they was prescribing me didn't work, wasn't doing nothing. I might as well have been taking some placebo pills or something. So to have this checkup after I've been feeling amazing all this time was like, yes, it's finally over. So Tuesday, wake up early, go to the hospital, the little surgery center. Again, modern surgery center is all the way in New Jersey. So that's like a 45-minute drive. I'm like, cool, we're gonna go get this surgery and be good to go. It's done. Y'all, listen. When I get there, the lady is like, and she's saying it all low, like she's trying to whisper. But I know she gotta whisper because you're in the office and there's other people there, and of course you don't want to tell them your business, whatever. So she's like, so you know you're going to have a procedure today. They're going to cut you open and go in there and look. And I'm just like, I didn't hear nothing else after that. I swear I went into like, I went into a complete panic, like, why am I having surgery again? Do they not know that I already had surgery? Does this woman even look at my record? Like, I was literally in there panicking. I'm like, I don't want to have another surgery because I'm not trying to go through what I went through before. So I get in there and I'm like signing papers, y'all. I'm signing the surgery release papers and I am literally in tears because all I could think about is how I almost went through like 2 months, basically 2 months of a horrible healing process from my fibroid surgery. I'm signing the papers and I'm crying. And my husband like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I don't want to do this surgery. They said they gonna cut me. Like, y'all, I took it to the extreme. Like, I was on some other, all I could think about was how it was the worst pain ever and I don't want to do it again. And I was just feeling good and I was like, I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for this. So I'm just like, okay, I'm trying to get some clarification. I'm just being calm. I'm letting them stick the little needles in me because, you know, they got to do IV. So they put IV in here. I was so lucky and so good that I had some really, really nice black nurses. And that made me feel kind of comfortable. But I'm just sitting in here like, I'm just sitting here like, I'm glad I got some black nurses. I just let her go ahead and put a little IV in me. They didn't even, you know what? I just remember. They didn't even give me no pills this time. Before they gave me like a pain pill to take before. They didn't even give me a pain pill to take before. And I just thought about that now. They just put the IV in me. Took my blood pressure. Everything's good. Anesthesia. Doctor, he come in there and talk to you. tell you everything that's going on. And this is why I got a little throat thing going on now, because I didn't realize it for the first two procedures. But apparently they stick a tube down your throat when you have anesthesia, and it can make you have a sore throat for 2 to 3 days or something like that. So I'm still in the process of having this sore throat. That just lets you know right there how, like, the surgery just happened a few days ago. So I wanted to make this real video real quick to just kind of talk about it and what I went through, because maybe it's somebody else that kind of went through the same thing. So I'm like, oh my God, why is this happening to me? So they go ahead and roll me back there. They always so nice. That's the only thing I love about this place. They always so nice and talking to me. I get back there in a room. Before I get back there though, the doctor comes out and talks to me, and I'm asking him, what exactly am I having done? And like, why? Like, why y'all gotta cut me open? So he calmed my fears and he calmed me down, and he said, well, when you first had your fibroids removed, when you have that many fibroids taken from you, there can be a risk of scarring or whatever. So in order to find out if I actually had any scarring, they have to go in, cut me open, and go in with cameras to kind of see if there's any damage or scarring, whatever the case may be. Now, if you watch my other videos, you remember that my fibroids weighed 3 times as much as a uterus. The average uterus is like 70 grams, and my fibroids was over 300 grams. So that tell you, like, just the weight right there. I'm not talking pounds, I'm talking grams. So it's like when that happens, you know, whatever. So I'm like, okay, now I understand why I'm having this this surgery. But the whole time, the paperwork, they thought I was just having a regular hysterectomy, which is just them going in and scraping on the inside of the uterus. I hate that word, scrape. Scraping inside the uterus and getting some samples. Anyway, so I go in, they knock me out. I guess that's the only best part about surgery for me, is that they actually knock me the hell out. And I really don't feel anything, like absolutely nothing. I don't even feel after pain. Like, I just don't feel nothing. And so they knocked me out. The lady guy was saying something to me, but it's like, as soon as they put that thing on me, I don't know, next thing I knew, I was waking up. So they finished the procedure, and you know, I'm feeling loopy, and I guess another good part I like is they always give me those Lorna Dooms. They're my favorite cookies. Had me a few Lorna Doone cookies, had me some water, and like, it literally was like slowly bringing me back up out of my loopiness, whatever the case may be. So the surgery's done. Everything is good now. So I'm just waiting for the doctor to come out. Here's the bad news. So the doctor comes out and he's like, so we did find scarring on your uterus, which is what I was afraid of. And it looks like one of your fallopian tubes is damaged. So my heart slightly dropped, and I'm like, wow. Either way, surgery or not surgery, them fibroids was stopping me from having a baby, stopping me from getting pregnant, or whatever the case may be. So basically at this point, he's like, your fallopian tube is damaged. You know, it basically, it doesn't work anymore. But you still have, your other one is perfectly fine. It's in perfect conditions, like nothing ever happened to it. So my first thought is, can you have a baby with one fallopian tube? And I'm like, and so he said, of course, he said, having one fallopian tube is no different than having 2, you know. So that, I guess, eased my pain. And a lot of women, I talked to some other people and I did my research. And yes, you can have a baby if you only have one fallopian tube. Because at the end of the day, when you have a baby, they only go in one tube. They only get, you know, start growing in one tube anyway. So I'm like, okay. So I'm dealing with that now. I guess I'm not too stressed about it because my mama told me, and I'm telling myself, at the end of the day, if it's meant for you to have a kid, you're going to have a kid. If it's meant for you to get pregnant, you're going to get pregnant. I mean, women in the Bible was barren, and they were still able to have babies. So at the end of the day, this was my surprise surgery. Had no idea what was going to happen. But it went down, and I'm glad it's over with. They're probably going to call me and set me up with another, just a checkup, which I'm okay with, just a standard checkup. Hopefully it's just an checkup and not no, come to Jersey, look at us. Anyway, but surgery is done now. I'm completely fine now. I've been feeling 100%, and the stuff I was crying about in the hospital, I thought it was going to be me having this horrible aftermath of the surgery, and it's not. So after the surgery, the same day actually, I was cleaning up, working on stuff online, all this other stuff, and I was perfectly fine. They basically stuck a camera through my belly button and they cut me on the side. You can see a lot of these marks online. I found a lot of these marks online where they have the cut on the side and a cut through the belly button. And that's the laparoscopic part, because those are cameras that they're put in there to basically look at your uterus and stuff. Some people who get the lap band surgery, you can see them with them little holes in their stomach. It's just so they can stick cameras in. And I'd rather have a little hole than a big one, because I was crying because I thought they was about to cut back open my first cut, and I was just losing it. Anyway, you guys, that is my story. I hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. I had a Merry Christmas, and that was just like such a crazy thing for me to happen out the blue this week. On top of, I went out of town real quick, came back, took a coronavirus. Y'all, listen, I'm gonna make another video about that. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is my video about my out the blue surprise surgery I did not have any idea I was gonna have. Thanks you for watching, and of course I'll be back with another video before the new year, of course. Thanks for watching. Deuces.